Hey, first of all, thank you so much for picking up Traffic Armageddon through my link. And in this tutorial, we are going to discuss how can you make use of the code given in Traffic Armageddon in different funnel builders. So the funnel builder could be one of the funnel builders which I have given in my bonus, which is FX funnel builder. There can be another funnel builder like swipes pages as well. So the concept would remain the same. I'll explain you step by step how can you go about doing this in your funnel builder. So let's get started with the FX funnel builder first. Yeah, so I've made my screen smaller. So this is the funnel builder which I've given. Hopefully you have taken this funnel builder for free. And once you come here, you will see that it's more or less like ClickFunnels. I mean, looks like a replica of ClickFunnels to me. What we will do here is we will try to create the funnel. But before going there, let me just go back to the code which is given in the Traffic Armageddon case. So when you're here on the course page, you can see that on this section the code is given, and when you click on this click here to get the code, you will get to see this page which has got something called a JavaScript code, which is like a coding language. You do not need to know much about this because I'm going to explain you in a simple manner how can you make use of it. But just for the knowledge sake, I'll explain a little bit about the structure of this code. So there are two parts to it. One is this function which is called validate form, and then there is another one. It's again another function which is on click function, which is called like when you click on the button, what should get triggered. So given this code has to be executed, it also looks for something called a validate form. So let's not get into the technicalities of it, but rather it is more of that if you click a button, it will try to check whether the email ID is entered or not. If it is not entered, then it will throw an error. If the email ID is entered, then it will open up two pages. One is a thank you page which you have created already, and then there will be another page which is opened over here. And that's the entire concept of this Traffic Armageddon, that apart from a thank you page, there will be another page which is opening up as well. So this is something a button click. This is what is the button click. So this is the code we will be making use of. We will copy it and then paste it in our funnel builder. Let me go to the funnel builder which I was mentioning earlier. So FX funnel is the funnel builder. Let me come to the funnel, my funnel, create a new funnel, click on it, then use this email opt-in funnel, click on it, give it a name, say test, and move to the next step. So what I'll do is it will automatically create a funnel with two pages, rather two steps. One is opt-in step, another is thank you step. In opt-in, we have to add a page. So let's click on set page, go to opt-in templates which are given, select one of the templates which is the third one I've selected over here. So this template is set now. Now go to thank you page. I do the same thing over here. Go to the template, thank you template. Click one of the templates. I've clicked on this third template. So what will happen is that once the user inputs the details in opt-in, it'll he'll get he or she get redirected to thank you page. So let's go to opt-in page and try to edit that. So this is what the opt-in page was looking like. Since we had selected a template, so there are two fields. One is name, another one is email ID, and then there is a button, and that's pretty much the opt-in page. What we will do here is to make use of that code which is given in Traffic Armageddon, we will click on this second button and click on empty grid. Try to drag it down here to the bottom. Once it is done, you can see that this has come here, and you can click on this source button. Once you click on the source button, the HTML code will open up. All you got to do is that you got to go here and then click and copy this entire code, come back to your funnel builder, come here, enter that, and that's pretty much you had to do. Go on and save it. Now coming back to the same code, you can see that there is something called a temp button 1546. This is the ID of the button, and this ID we also need to set. So just copy this button ID, come here on the funnel builder. Now, as I was mentioning, the code was doing this. When you enter the name, email ID and click on the button, then it will open up two pages. One is the thank you page, which is by default, and another page is what is given over here. This another page will open up, right? But how do this page know that when this button is clicked, right? So I mean, just to do set that up, I'll click on this code part, and you just have to scroll down a little, and you can see that there is something called a button somewhere down here, right? You can see that button is here. All you got to do is come here and say id equals to, in double quotes, put the text which you had copied from there. So this, it means that once, and now I'm identifying this button with the code, right? That's it. Come back, save it, right? And you are done. So now let's save the entire funnel. Now it is saved. Let's preview it. Once you preview, what you can see here is that name and email ID fields are there. What I'll do first is I'll not enter the email ID and then see what happens. I click on subscribe. It is throwing me this error saying that please enter a valid email, and you can see that it is coming from here. Please enter a valid email. Why? Because here it is trying to check whether the email ID is entered or not, and if it is not entered, then it will throw that error. Now let me correct that error. I'll put my email ID. Yes, I have done that. Now once I'm done, I'll click on subscribe. You can see that there are two tabs open. One is that it will redirect to the thank you page which we had selected earlier, and then this is another page which is there. So there are two tabs which are open. Let's say you want to go in the chain ahead, so then again when this button is clicked, you have to again go ahead and then edit that code. So this is only the first step. If you want to create that kind of a chain, you have to go step by step, right? So this is all about FX funnel builder and how can you make use of the code. I'll also try to show you in another page builder how can you make use of the same code, so that you have like two versions and the same concept, either this or that would be there in most of the funnel builder. So I'm going to make use of another funnel builder which is called swipe pages. I'll create a landing page. I'm calling it say test only, right? And I'm selecting the SAM pages. I mean, basically, these are the default settings I'm taking, and I'm also taking the blank page. I've taken a blank page over here. So now I'm going to create a simple form here with one header, and then there will be an image, and then there will be a button. There will not be any email form. And same code, how can you make use of the same code in here? I'll try to show here, right? So this is one, and just say heading and say testing here. I call it testing here. That will be okay. Yeah. You know, now I'm going to add another section with an image. All right, let me just add an image. Right, I've added this image. Now in the third section I'm going to have a button, right? So this section I'm going to have a button. Done. So let me just style it a little. Block full, I'll center on it. I'll say get it now also here, right? Now here what I'll do is I'll just make use of Google Google URL www.google.com, right? So what it means is when I click on this, it will redirect me to google.com. Okay, now I have to figure out as to when someone is clicking here, how can I open two tabs, right? So that is what is this traffic Armageddon is all about. First of all, let's try to save this part here, and see, once you are here, right, you can try to see whether in different a different builder will be in different places. Some places you will be able to see that what is the name of this what is the name of the button you can give, that would be a CSS class, right? I'll come back and show you where will you find this. Yeah, so as I was mentioning that you had to find out what would be the identifier for this button. So in different funnel builder, it will be in a different place. So in this 5 pages, it's over here. When you come to advanced section, so click on this button, come to advanced section. Then there is a section called identifier. When you come here, there is a CSS ID and CSS class. All we have to do is we have to go back and then copy the button ID which I had done last time around, and copy it over here and paste it. That's all. Then let's say save it and also publish. So this time we will publish it in my domain and calling it test again and publishing it. Now you remember we had copied this code also in entirety in the last funnel builder. This time around we will not copy the entire code because we do not have the email form at all. We just have the button, and clicking on that button we are trying to basically create or rather open up 2 windows, right? So let's copy this code and then try to edit it in the editor there. So we are done with this part. We will go back to the dashboard. It's there in app swipe pages. Basically swipe pages. It's over here. I have to come to my settings section. Have to come to tracking codes, and then I will come to body end part. Here I'll come and paste that code, entire code. Now, as I was mentioning, I do not have email form, so it will start throwing me errors. So rather, I'll just go ahead and then delete this part. I've deleted this part. I do not have the function anymore, so I'll just delete this part as well. I'll also delete this part. So I'm just left with this button. When I click on this button, this window will open. Also, it will also open up the Google page window because I have added this in the button click function over there. So go ahead and then just save it, publish. All right, I think it is published. View published page. Let's see. So testing here, there's a button. Let me click here and then see what happens. So yeah, I clicked, Google page is opened up, and then there is this page opened up. So that's pretty much how you will go about doing it in any funnel builder. So though it was mentioned that you had to put it in the footer section of ClickFunnels, but in different funnel builders you can just put it in the body section as well, and the code will work. So again, just to reiterate what I did, I use this function which is like clicking on the button and then opening a window apart from the default option which is there in any funnel builder. Whenever you click on a button, it will open up another window, right? So that's the concept of it. You can try to create a chain on the second page as well, which is opening up apart from window. As I mentioned last time around, if you have this built in your funnel builder, you can go ahead and then again do the same thing. You can create a page, go there and then edit it as I had mentioned earlier. So that's all I had to explain. If you have any question, please write to me at shivam@digitalkarmic.com, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So thank you so much again, once again, for buying the product Traffic Armageddon using my link. Thank you. Bye bye.